Hey, my beautiful Geminis, how are you? It's CJ. Thank you so much for joining me. It's time for our money and career readings mid-month, January 2023 through February 2023. It's hard to believe. I have to keep saying it because I'm like, wow, 2023. Anywho, let's get started, shall we? This is our regular monthly, mid-month money and career reading that I would do. I'm going to add a couple of the cards that I added for the 2023 money forecast for the whole year. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do. They were so fun to do, number one. And two, you may find on a month-to-month basis, whether it's in the monthly pull of the card or in this mid-month money and career reading, how things are lining up for you. And look at you, spiritual warrior. First card out as the manifestation cards. If you recall the money readings that I was doing last year, we would normally start with this oracle. This is the Art of Manifestation. It's from Jenny Lawrence, and we're looking at you, the pathway of the spiritual warrior and the calling of your soul. So this is 0 point energy. Where are you going? What are you doing? New start, new energy, new freshness, new ideas. Like, where are you aligning yourself, spiritual warrior? It's a great energy to start. What is calling your soul? Really, that's where it comes down to, and how that applies to this. Just so you know, if you're new to my readings, that I'm, oh gosh, I blanked completely. That we read for our sun, moon, rising, and Venus, as well as the north and south nodes. Also, any time you're called to this reading, there's obviously a message in there for you. While it's money and career, we are talking about value. We're talking about currency. We're talking about how you align with the energy of money or wealth or success or prosperity. And that's how we use the cards, is to, while they may have a traditional meaning or they might have a love reading, we're talking about it in the subject matter of, wow, Spirit, you're really making me go through this, of value, whether that's earthly or spiritual or self-worth. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Self-worth. Took me a while to get there. But here we go, gems. Let's get into this. I always recommend you check your Venus sign. So if you're not a Gemini Venus, you may want to, go look at your Venus sign, since that's the ruler of love and money, right? With Libra and Taurus, rulers of those two signs. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Caring connections. You might have some relationships around you that are supporting you during this time. This can be friends, this can be partners, this can be your family, this can be work partners, can be any number of ways, caring connections. But you have the support of people around you, which is a beautiful energy to have. All right, let's get into Maruka X. Let's see what our money and career oracles want to say. I feel so supported with you right now, Gem, that you really are, you're just in a good space. Who this is meant for, because this is a general reading and it doesn't resonate for everyone, right? So you take what resonates and you check your other placements, and in particular Venus, and maybe you check the monthly or the yearly money forecast, or even the month of January. Even the quarterlies are out, January, February, March. So the solstice to the equinox readings are done in those 3 months. You might even check those, because that's kind of closer to the energy that we're talking about right here, right now. All right. Now, that's too many cards. Thank you, Spirit. Need a card for our beautiful Geminis. Well, that is the lucky. My goodness. New money. New money coming in. Wow, I can't wait to get into the tarot. Something new you've been working on will be very profitable. You should consider creating a new source of income. Well, there's the calling of the soul and the 0 point energy and how you're starting going forward. If you have a money-making idea, do it. Wow, that's some cool energy to have around you. Loving this. And 14 adds up to a 5. So that's a little bit of a change. It's a little bit of like, what you bringing on? What are you doing? Gemini, what have you got up your sleeve? I feel like you have something up your sleeve here. All right, let's get this. We're going to pull 3 cards. Your current energy, the sun, blessing you. Look at this reading, Gemini. My goodness. The sun. To start with this energy, blessed by the sun. You're feeling good. You are connected to yourself, the calling of your soul. You know you're on your path. You've got new money ideas. You've got people around you who care for you, and you're blessed by the sun? What? This has to be the best reading for 4 cards out so far. All right. There's the sun blessing you. Middle card's going to be any particular challenges that might be in your mind or in your element, in your world. And we're going to pull an advice from Spirit outcome. We'll do 2 rows of those. So let's get going. We'll clarify, and I'm going to pull that fortune cookie. Like I said, I love this little fortune cookies for a final on the money and career. That was adorable little addition my daughter gave me. She bought me these tarot cards for my birthday and also the fortune cookies, which I thought were so cute. Who doesn't like a fortune cookie? Even if you don't eat the cookie, you always look at the fortune, right? Love that. Okay. You want these cards? Yeah, they want these cards. Ace of Swords. This is your ace. This is your thought. This is something coming in that you might not have paid attention to. Maybe there's a little communication hiccup here. The moon with Pisces, major arcana, coming in as a potential outcome. This might be your intuition. If anything happening here, you have the sun and the moon blessing you. So you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The joy, the action, the motivation and the creation, and the intuition and the nurturing and the emotion. You may be so much in this wonderful idea and this love and this blessing and the connected to your soul. You might be missing something, a little bit of information that Spirit wants to send to you. Oh, wow, I love this. So here you have the Tower. You may have had this beautiful aha moment that just put you on this path, or you may have it in this month. The Tower with the sun doesn't bother me because, and the Tower never bothers me, actually. I'm not one of the readers that gets freaked out by the Tower. And perhaps, I think you've probably picked up on that if you've been looking at my readings. Only because I understand the Tower is meant as divine intervention to move you in the direction that you're meant to go. Or if you're stuck with something and you just can't make a decision, or you've been in this like loop, it's like, okay, I'm spinning, you're on the hamster wheel and you're not getting out of it. The divine will send you the message, will send you the situation. Whether you perceive it as good or bad, it's coming in, or it did come in. And it kind of put you on this direction that you're on. New money, new beginning, the spiritual warrior, people around you. Yes, this 4 of Pentacles where you felt, it's a little bit of a miserly money. It is about building a foundation. It is about creating that stability for Pentacles. Think about building the square, the cornerstones of what it is that you're building, but it's challenged here. So that gives me a little bit of feeling that it might have been you might be miserly about it, or holding on to your money a little bit, or maybe you were afraid to invest in something because you thought it might not work out for you. Especially with the Ace of Swords, it seems like there might have been something delayed. Wow. 8 of Cups, though, you walked away from, or are walking away from something because you know there's something better out there, don't you? You know the sun's shining on you. You may ultimately tap into that Ace of Swords energy, your thought, your communication. Maybe you finally get the intuition or any secrets that might have been held from you that you needed to have revealed. And with the spiritual warrior here and the moon, as well as the Tower and the sun, you're talking big, massive energy. You may even have an epiphany of some sort that was above and beyond. You may finally see beyond the matrix in some area of your life. it's like all of a sudden the layers of film are being removed, and you're seeing things, you're being blessed, the sun is shining on you, secrets revealed, you know the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Well, that's an interesting, you know the truth. Wow. What are you uncovering? Gemini. Oh, wait, is that a card that, yes, that was a card. Yeah, look at the Five of Cups energy here. You will not be in this energy. This is no longer a feeling of lack or loss. Wow, somebody broke your heart. You had a lot of pain. You came through it, though. Yes, you did. And there is that new perspective, right? With the Hanged Man. I just realized so many of these cards had flipped when I was looking for a final message for you. Wow. And look at you, bottom of the deck. Three of Cups. This is where you came through it. And you're celebrating. You may have felt this Tower moment already. And where you had this lack, where things did not look beautiful for you, you could not find your joy, you could not find the ideas, you were hurting, you were in pain, you were suffering. You are now walking through this beautifully. You've left it all behind. Whatever you needed to see or know came to you. And you are now in the celebration mode. And that again could be a Pisces who came through to help you. Especially because the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then the Three of Cups with the celebration there. Let's see if we have any other clarifiers. Please, Spirit, can you clarify, what are we walking away from? What are we walking away from? We have another Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And I'm not getting you walking away from this. I'm getting that you're walking, you found your passion. You found the energy. You were bold and courageous, is what they're saying. And I say that a lot with this card, but you tapped into your courage to be able to find your inspiration and move towards this new money. Notice the Eight of Cups is showing the new money. It's this way. It's looking this way, not the other way. Let's see. What was the Tower for you? Let's clarify this Tower. King of Cups. Cups energy. Scorpio. Again, Pisces. Cancer. Excuse me. Somebody could have come through, or you may have finally come in touch with your emotions. This can be your energy, where you came to that emotional understanding of who you are, where this pain held you back, made you feel less than, made you hold on to things that you didn't need to hold on to. And when you looked at that from a different point of view, whether this was through therapy or someone very emotionally, emotionally mature and emotionally stable, truly, who can nurture and care and love you, remember caring connections, and show you your wealth, your currency, your value, whether that's a counselor or a person or someone at work who believes in you, a family member. Once you receive that, you moved on. What's this new money, babes? What's this new money? What you got for me? Thank you. Wow. This new money is a wish come true. Maybe something you've been planning on for quite a bit of time. It's also the Aquarian Major Arcana, another air sign, and this is you being in the spotlight. Look at all the illumination that's happening for you. One, you've come through the fire. You're a spiritual warrior, learned the lessons, you're moving forward. You have people that support you, caring connections. King of Cups is here to validate that. New money and new ideas because you decided whatever there was that didn't serve you, where it made you feel dissatisfied or like this Four of Pentacles can be holding on to your money for too long or staying in a space for too long because it's in the challenge position. It's also about giving and charity and what have you, but it's challenged. So for me, this feels like work or something that might have held you back. Felt lack, you weren't getting enough. It caused you great pain, maybe to leave or to even be in this situation. When you saw it from a different perspective, though, you did choose to walk away, or walk towards, I should say, this new money with the fire element supporting you. And this is your celebration mode, right? You're in Three of Cups energy here. So you have three, and where else was there a three? There was another three. Gosh, where's I seeing the threes at? Maybe it is just the three and the three of, yeah, Three of Cups and Three of Swords. My mistake. That's a 4. Oh no, I was right. The Hanged Man is a 12, which adds to a 3. So 3, 3, and 3 are numbers that support you. 0 is also a big number. I know, I get it. But the 0 point energy field is the field of all possibilities, followed by new money. Any possibility in money, career, value, wealth, currency is available to you. You have the sun, the moon, the stars. All forms of enlightenment, all forms of light, inspiration, the dark, the intuition, the light, the sun, the divine masculine, divine feminine, the star blessing you, putting you in the limelight. This money idea, whatever it may be for you, or whatever new opportunity, investment, side hustle, however this relates for you, it's being blessed by the universe. And you're not only being blessed by the universe in that, you're also being blessed by the universe with the Tower, because they may have sent you, your guides, your angels, spirit, may have sent you that moment that allowed this healing to take place. Wow. Celebrate, right? Bottom of the deck. Celebration here. So amazing. You've done quite a bit of work, Gemini, to come through this with that spiritual warrior, your first card out. And now, doesn't this make sense with the spiritual warrior? I hope you stayed so you could see what it's showing your challenges were, what you had been through, and how you've come out on the other side, blessed in so many ways. So, fortune cookie for the final message. Thank you. Care required. Caring connections. Guard yourself against deception and be careful at making foolish mistakes at this time. Okay? There feels like that's that 4 of Pentacles energy, where you thought, maybe I have to be careful, maybe I've got to watch my step, maybe I can't do this or can't do that. Nature. Connect or interact with nature in outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the oceans. This will be good for your soul and healing for you. You know, these fortune cookies have been so perfect on every single reading. And while you may not see this care required and some of the points about it are absolutely about the heartbreak and the lack and seeing things for what they really are. And nature here with this caring connection, newness, healing. In every one of the cards, you have a horse, you have the dogs and the wolf and the crab. You're looking at, where was the other animal? There was another one on here. So there is something about getting out in nature, grounding yourself, connecting to things to heal all that you've been through so you can receive this beautiful gift from the divine in your new money, in your wishes fulfilled, in the sun, the moon, and the stars. God bless. That's all. That's everything right there, the entire universe. No wonder you have the 0 point energy with the spiritual warrior. Okay. You've been through it, but you're walking out of it. You're walking out of it to your light, to the new money ideas, boldly, courageously, with swagger and confidence, celebrating. Blessed by the sun. Can say no more. All right, Gemini, hope you enjoyed it. Send you abundant blessings, and I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.